Hello. In this video we're going to have a look at using a form of retrieval practice called elaboration. Elaboration is simply asking yourself how and why questions about knowledge you've acquired in a particular topic. So let's have a look again at the mind map that I did last time using retrieval practice. You see the required practical down in the right hand corner. So I might know how to do the required practical, I've drawn a diagram of it, but I might want to elaborate on that particular bit of knowledge. So maybe I'd ask, why does the mass stretch the spring? Asking that question then encourages me to think about the forces that are acting on the spring. Maybe the weight pulling the spring downwards, or the elastic force pulling the mass upwards. Another question that we might ask about the required practical could be, why doesn't the spring carry on stretching? That question would then encourage me to have a think about how the forces must be balanced. So the upward elastic force must balance the downward force of weight. We could look elsewhere on the mind map. Over on the left hand side we've got a hydraulic system. So maybe we'd ask, why do we use liquids in a hydraulic system? And of course that would encourage me to think about the fact that liquids are incompressible. We might think about why liquids are incompressible, and that would lead us to think about particle diagrams and particle theory. Let's think about some how questions as well. So we might ask, how can you tell that forces are vectors? And that might get us to think about the fact that force diagrams have arrows, that vectors have magnitude and direction, and the arrows giving a direction. Or maybe we could ask about how you could increase the magnitude of a moment. And asking that question encourages you to think about the equation for moments, so force times distance, and to realise that you could increase either the force or the distance or both. Any of those changes would increase the magnitude of a moment. So what I'd like you to take from this video is, once you have tested yourself on lots and lots of knowledge in a particular topic, you might want to extend that knowledge by using elaborative questions. And elaborative questions means questions that start with either a how or a why. And you should then seek to answer those elaborative questions yourself. Or maybe, why have I missed that E off the word increase? That's better. Alright, now it's your turn.